Heyo, how's it going everybody? Hopefully anyone out there who's watching this right now or at some point in the future is having themselves a fantastic day today. Welcome. My name is Relikai. I'm going to be playing myself a video game on the internet, and tonight that video game is going to be a new game. We are playing a new spooky season game called Slay the Princess. And before we get into any of that, I do have to go ahead and just say once again that I am still streaming on Linux, so there will probably be scuff, but you know, we're learning, we are living, we are learning, and yeah, everything. I believe we've mostly got stuff figured out, but you know, we're still gonna be rolling with whatever punches end up coming our way, because Linux continues to throw me punches. It giveth and it taketh away. Today I had myself a Linux defeat, but I also had a small kind of Linux victory, so you know, I'll take them where I can get them. Patat, Yola, Drew, how's it going, y'all? Hope you guys are all doing all right tonight. Appreciate you stopping in. So the chat overlay still seems to be working, interestingly enough, because I had to redo my chat, what is it even called again? My chat browser dock, cause yeah, the thing that I'm not entirely aware of is why it does that. Why does the browser source still work, but the browser dock doesn't? I don't know, but I needed to get myself into YouTube again, which is really annoying. It's just like, you know, cause you have a standard YouTube stream key. So like, why can't it just use that the same way that it uses Twitch and just I don't know, man. I don't know. But regardless, you know, hey, we've got it working so far, so that's, you know, that's all that matters. Are we good on here now? I think I saw a little bit of a stutter there, but for the most part we seem to be okay. And I mean, last stream we managed to, you know, have things go off without a hitch. So, you know, knock on wood that can happen again. But, you know, I'm not betting any horses today. So, Linux, why not Apple? Because no one likes Apple. The only person in the entire world that cares about Apple is you, Yola. And if anyone else tells you that they do, they're lying. I'm telling you. Never knock on wood because it's gonna break. I mean, if this thing ends up breaking, then yeah, I don't know about that. I love Apple enough for all of us. Oh, I know. I definitely am aware. And my camera, I don't know what it is. I literally can't. I literally set it to a default zoom level. I say do not go off of here, and but it does. Like, I say don't autofocus, but it autofocuses. Whatever. Who cares? Definitely not me. Why would I care about something like that? You know, just something trivial like my camera operating the way that I want it to. Who would ever want their camera to operate in the way they want it to? Definitely nobody I've ever heard of. It's especially probably, you know, those are the same people that will tell you that they have an iPhone or a Mac and that they care about Mac OS. He's now laying the princess. Is that the joke? Is that the? I mean, yeah, slay the princess. So you know, you just get like a little bit of a smudge there on the title screen, and then yeah, bada bing, bada boom. But how's it going, Lee? Hope you're also doing all right tonight. So yeah, today I had myself a Linux defeat because DaVinci Resolve, even though it's supposed to be compatible with Linux, apparently on my particular distro, no, it's not. Without having to do some fuckery in the terminal, and also going into the root folder and like trimming out these library files or something like that, and then I tried to put them somewhere else, but for some reason, you know, when I went into administrator mode, it was like, no, you can't copy those files and then paste them into this other folder that you just created. Why? Because fuck you. And so yeah, now I think I broke DaVinci Resolve because now the media that I put into it just doesn't show, it doesn't play. So yeah, I'll have to figure out how to just completely wipe it from my PC now, so that I can try and do a fresh one and then give it another shot. But I did, like I said, I had like a slight victory today because I finally managed to get my my Xbox controller buttons to show up in Steam properly. I don't know why it had to be this way, and I don't know why this was so difficult, but literally all I had to do was just, you can't really see it because it gets blasted out by the light, but literally, I just had to push this button and this button at the same time, and that fixed it. It went from having every single game ever in Steam only showing PlayStation button prompts to now being fixed. I swear to God, everywhere said like to get the X input API to be working, you push this button and then the X button, and that's supposed to be what works. No. That is bullshit lies that they are feeding you from Apple Inc. It's literally these two buttons. Don't listen to anyone else. Listen to me when I say it's these two buttons. So that's at least nice. Now I can see the correct buttons prompts, which is that's just always been a pet peeve of mine. I hate it. Ever since I moved to gaming on PC exclusively, I hate it when the button prompts are not correct. And it used to be for every PlayStation or every game that I would play with a PlayStation controller, it would always be showing Xbox. So then I got beaten to the ground to finally getting an Xbox style controller. Then I move over to Linux. Suddenly, it's all PlayStation. It's PlayStation every day, all day over here on Linux, apparently. Until you push those two buttons, and that's it. That's what makes it. That's what makes the dream a reality, I guess. So, it's a small victory, but I'll take it. You know? Yeah. Let's see. Sounds about right. It's called learning the hard way. And you know what? You never forget. You never forget after that. So, yes, sir. Yeah, hopefully your guys' days have been going all right. We've had a shit ton of rain recently. It sucks. Existing is terrible right now. I mean, existing is terrible normally, but like when it's humid and your skin is sticky, it's just everything is bad. Everything's terrible and awful, and I want to kill myself in Minecraft. So, yeah, and my car has been off the fritz because it's a 15-year-old hybrid, and hybrid systems don't like humidity. So, you know, when you get about like 3 to 4 days worth of humidity, it decides you're not going anywhere for the time being. And I'm like, great, love it. I love that for myself. It's the no, I said the slay the dragon, not lay the dragon old joke. Apparently D&D uses it somewhere. Oh, is that right? Super old TTRPG meme from the olden days. Friggin' analog memes from the days of yore. Gotta love it. Just chillin', good stuff. We like to hear it. It's what showed up in Google. Ah, the internet. The internet has blessed me with this knowledge, and the internet never lies. Rain here, at least no drought, and it's cool. Well, good for you. That's great. Yeah, over here we get like 70% humidity, while it crawls up into the 80s, and I just want to blow my brains out again in Minecraft. Life is throwing shit at your face. I mean, it never ceases, but it's like I said, we roll with the punches. So yeah, we're gonna start things up here, and I'm just gonna take Yola's response as a summary of what has been going on with her, because I know her life stories can take up about 40 minutes of a stream, so I don't think she can put it all into a single chat message, even though Twitch doesn't have a character limit. So, but anyway, felt that way through all of September with the heat wave. Oh, that's gross. All of September? No, yeah, I would just end it all right there. Why am I being so dark today? Why is my humor so self-deprecating in the most extreme way possible? The internet told me Relikai is a rap master. A rap master. Is that what with one L? I have no idea. That's funny. That is funny. If there's another Relikai out there, that's weird. That's weird. There's probably not another Reli though. I think I'm the only one that gets that one. It's so weird because like people used to be fine calling me Relikai for the longest time. But then at a certain point, everyone just started calling me Reli. Like I interact with new people on the internet, they would just call me Reli, and I'm like, huh, okay. And it even extends all the way to right now. I go into a new VTuber's stream, and I like throw some bits or send a dono or something their way, and they call me Reli. I'm like, all right, yeah, I guess this is it. This is my lot in life. Evil Relikai. Aha. Wish I were joking on the heat wave. Yeah. Didn't know I had a car. Of course yes. I mean, you can't really exist in modern day America without one. At least not on the west of the Mississippi, I feel, which I do live in. So, yes, sir. Only you would know why your humor's turning dark. I suppose so. Maybe I'm just longing for it. Dr. Reli. Yes, indeed. That is what they call me down at the old stomp station hospital. The station hospital. Yes. That place. Everybody knows. Don't pretend like you don't. Anywho. Yeah. So I think we're gonna go ahead and try and get things started here, because again, we're only playing this game for 2 days. And I don't think it takes that long to beat, but I mean, if we can get through more of it, I think the better. I am also wearing my Paroro shirt, which I did show last time around, because she kind of is vaguely a little princess-like and sort of Halloween-y, so I thought it fit. 40 minutes easy. Yes, easy. Yola's favorite game to play, and the one that she is best at, is just chatting. So she usually ends up playing it for a good amount of time. So yeah, we're playing Slay the Princess. I remember a year or two when like all the VTubers were playing this game. For whatever reason, I kind of made sure to not take a look at what it looked like, what was going on with it. The only thing I kind of vaguely know is that I guess like the princess very likely is evil, but maybe she couldn't be. So yeah, well, I guess I'll get to find out once we get things started here. Getting my nails done today was A++. That's what's good. Hey, very nice. I have found that as I've gotten older, I have gotten more of an appreciation for women getting their nails really intricately done. You know, it's cute. You know, and it's stylish, and it it requires a degree of artistry on the I don't even what you would call them, a pet. Like a manicurist or something, I guess. The person who gives you the manicure. It's yeah, a decent degree of artistry on their part. So yeah, hopefully they turned out cute. I remember the VTuber playing it as well. The VTuber. The collective of VTubers, they can just be the VTuber. Nail Tech is obsessed with SpongeBob. How does that make you feel? Cool. Good for them. It's I mean, I have seen some like SpongeBob themed nails out there, which is pretty cool. And yeah, they're living their best life. Good for them. Princess is a monster masquerade as the princess. Just straight out the gate with the spoilers. Just bold-faced, didn't blink at all. Vic's like, you know what? Just all the game's secrets. I mean, again, I kind of already had suspicions, but yeah. She's Japanese, loves Western anime. Oh, that reminds me. One of my favorite VTuber clips from like a year or two ago was seeing, I think it was like, it was Mio from HoloLive. She was talking about, I guess like she and Korone had just started like getting into SpongeBob or something like that, and Mio was like talking, like explaining this one joke from SpongeBob. It's the one where they have to get Mr. Krabs a new mattress, and so they go into a mattress store, and there's literally just towers, literal mountains of mattresses in this never-ending void of a warehouse, and they look around, and SpongeBob's like, wow, look at all the mattresses. How many do you think there are? And then Patrick's like, 10. And Mio starts losing her shit. She's like, there was way more than 10 mattresses in there. It's like, just listening to this Japanese woman kind of like explaining the punchline of a Western cartoon from like a decade ago. I don't know why. I just loved it. It was the greatest thing ever. And then apparently, like, yeah, Korone loves SpongeBob as well, which just tracks. That really tracks. So yeah, it's hey, I mean, it's anime to them. It's their literal anime for us, you know? We watch, you know, fucking Evangelion and Full Metal Alchemist and you know, Kobayashi's Dragon Maid and One Piece and all this shit. They'll watch Avengers and SpongeBob and Rick and Morty and whatnot. It's still all anime to them. So, you know what? Good for them. And it's funny because I realized this watching a clip of Fubuki watching some Avengers movies, and she was like getting super invested and emotional about the storyline, and I realized, like, this is what it's like for us watching their media. Like, this must be what it's like when they see us watching their shit. And so it gave me like a little bit more of an appreciation for, you know, even just something like the Marvel movies, which, you know, for the most part, I've enjoyed, but you know, like all people who fancy themselves as some sort of media snobs or something, you know, they're always like, oh, that's not real art, that's not real. And it's like, bro, shut the fuck up. Who are you? Like, what? Like, really? What are you doing? Just shut up, man. So, it's, I don't know. It just gave me like a new sort of appreciation for just like the types of media that we produce over here, and then because I see like so many people with this weird, like just plain weird reverence for Japanese culture to the point where they're like, literally everything Japan ever makes is just gold. It's pure platinum gifted to us by the gods, and everything we make in the West is garbage. It's shit. I would literally rather you squat over my mouth and just excrement right into my throat than just suffer through anything that we have ever made in the West. And it's like, bro, are you okay? Are you actually like, just stop? Why are you so weird? Why are you so fucking weird? So yeah, I just good for your nail manicurist for liking SpongeBob is what I'm saying. SpongeBob is just that appealing. Ever heard Japanese plankton? I hope plankton goes as hard in every language as he does in English, because I mean that feels like it should be a requirement, you know? Yeah. That's the best part. Yeah. 12. Simple humor is the best. I mean, it translates the best across language barriers, you know? It doesn't have to be some crazy elaborate setup and punchline, which I do appreciate, you know? Like I love me some Josh Johnson, and he does that. He sets the shit up, but and takes you like on a walk around Central Park before finally getting back to the punchline, and it hits all the sweeter because of that. But yeah, sometimes you just have your characters act like an idiot, and it's funny. Again, in SpongeBob, fucking, in like the first 5 episodes or something, the whole thing of like them blowing bubbles and annoying Squidward, and SpongeBob blows like a huge elephant bubble, and it's clearly an elephant, and Patrick's just like, it's a giraffe! It's funny, man. It's stupid. It's stupid. It cuts through the bullshit, and it just hits you, and it's like, hey, check this out. Yeah. So, yeah, good stuff. You have to hear Japanese plankton. Oh, I will. All right, and take care, Drew. Have fun with your waifus. Appreciate you stopping in. We are just about to get started here. This should definitely not be as much of a strain on the old system here as, say, like Genshin or I mean, I guess Genshin is technically the most graphically demanding thing that I've played on stream. And it's also, so we've played games now through screen copy. We've played games now through Twin Tail, and now we're gonna be playing through another launcher for this game through Heroic. So yeah, it is it's definitely interesting to be playing games on Linux, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. We're making it work. All right, let's go ahead, kill the BGM, and then let me go ahead and get the game started up here. And then let us come over here. All right, and then I'll have to wait for the game to pop up, and then I can go ahead and start capturing it. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. This is a horror game. It's not intended for all audiences. Please visit our website if you need a list of specific content warnings. Slay the Princess contains flickering image effects as well as parallax effects that on rare occasions has caused motion sickness in players. If either of these effects cause health issues for you, you can disable them in the game's preferences. That's nice. I appreciate that. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings, there are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. I can tell. Alrighty. Let me go ahead and just make sure that everything here is Gucci. We're all good here. Okay. And then, yeah, it looks like that's it. Yeah, I guess it just automatically goes to my aspect ratio. Alrighty, all right, let's get to it. Just, yeah, there's nothing else to do it but to do it. So this is Slay the Princess, the pristine cut. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that entails, but whatever it is, we're going to experience it, I suppose. Also, hold on. Oh my. Self-voicing. Default deja vu sans. Uh-oh. Oh dear. That should be fine. Anime things fanaticism, almost all of them are just people who had bad experiences related to what they currently hate and found comfort in anime and a place to belong. No, because I've been there before. I remember when I was a kid and I was, I say kid, I was in my early 20s. I decided that I only would watch, oh. Well, hello there. Okay. I didn't realize she was just gonna, she was gonna get impatient with me just sitting on the title screen. That's the thumbnail. Now I feel significantly more uncomfortable being on the title screen. Get super defensive because they don't want to go through the bad experiences again. Yeah, so I get that, and it also stems from a really immature place of tying your being and your personality and you and your worth as a human being to the media that you like. And so when people talk bad about the media that you like, you interpret it as an attack upon yourself, which is, I'd say it's 20% the person's fault, 80% your fault, because you can just eventually, learn to let it go. This either will happen from either really committing to it on your own and just not letting it bother you, but more likely it'll just come from growing up, literally just growing up over time. But I say it's also 20% the person's fault because there is certain types of language that people can use and engage with that makes critique of, media much less sort of harsh and accusatory in nature, and makes it much more obvious and apparent that this is just how I feel about this thing. That doesn't mean that it in and of itself is bad. It's just the way in which it played to my sensibilities and my preferences just didn't really work for me. So, but I mean, it's the internet. People don't really try and, shave off the rough edges of the ways in which they communicate with one another, particularly when it comes to media that they did not enjoy. So, yeah, but again, detaching your sense of worth and self from whatever media that you watch, I think is paramount. Because, yeah, like, why? Why is the fact that you like this movie, or you like this band, or you like this video game, why does that imbue you with worth? Why does that, you know, why does someone not liking that thing make you any less valid of a person? So grappling with that is something that I think is paramount for people to be able to just not allow themselves to be affected in that type of way. Knew a Simpsons fanatic in high school around the time it started getting okay. It wasn't the same, and let me tell you, it was rough. A Simpsons fanatic, like they were the ones who tied their self-worth to liking The Simpsons. They were so happy talking about it every single day. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, when you hyperfixate and then you don't realize that no one else around you gives a shit. Probably was somewhere on the spectrum. I think a lot of people are on the spectrum to that regard, like, you know, where, you know, sometimes you kind of get a little overzealous about your interests, even if no one around you cares. I feel like that area of the spectrum is a lot more populated than, you know, other areas. And I think we're all, you know, there to a certain degree, and maybe we slide off of it as we get older, or maybe we stay right there for, you know, the rest of our lives. Who knows? And it's not really that important, because it's all good. Kind of is, yeah. So, my point being, like whatever you like. Don't let people who don't let the fact that some people don't like it get to you, because it doesn't matter. It's just not that. It's not that big of a deal, man. It's really not that big of a deal. All right, we've been going for like nearly 40 minutes. Haven't even gotten past the title screen. Let's get the fuck in here. The hero and the princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh boy, let's go.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh god. Oh Jesus. There's a whole lot of options here. Oh god. All right. The end of the world. What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution! Let's go. Silently continue to the cabin, turn around and leave. God damn. Okay, so let's see. Obviously, like, save scumming is going to probably have to be, like, a huge aspect of the... Okay, so this is, this was done in Rempe, obviously, and, so there's nine, so what are these A and Qs? So, automatic saves, quick saves, and then we got all these. What's the difference between these and quick saves? I don't know. 40-minute yapping session. I honestly should do... I mean, I am planning one day to do a... Did I say a week or a month? I think I said a week. Like a whole week of just chatting streams. Because I thought that I couldn't do it, but I don't know. Maybe I can. Okay, I kind of want to turn around and leave. How many endings are there for this game?
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Okay, fine, you're persistent. I'll go to the cabin and I'll slay the princess. Ugh. I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to the princess. Maybe I'll slay her. Maybe I won't. I guess we'll see. Yes, I definitely know where I'm going. Nope. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin. I'm not going to the cabin. Actually pretty okay with the world ending. Quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with these ones for the time being. And also it's great that they're all over there. covered up by the chat and by me.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Yep.
Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange.
Oh.
It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
Damn it.
How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Turn around again and leave again. Let's go.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
I don't care, I'm not killing a princess. Quietly continue down the path. Let's go.
Your silence is deafening.
That's right.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
This was an interesting way to start the game.
Oh, would you look at that?
Damn it!
The cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Dang it! Oh yeah? Well, I guess I start walking in a different direction. Again, in fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Yeah? Well, fuck you. I won't do what you tell me.
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
Uh-oh.
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes.
Is the cabin following me?
Familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
Oh, God.
In every direction,
oh, jeez,
there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Wait, what's going on? You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility.
That's right.
You care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
I mean, you're making it pretty fun, my guy, so I mean, can you blame me?
You've doomed us all. You know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Damn. Chapter 2, The Stranger? Oh, we can keep going.
A path in the woods. And at the end of that path
what
is
the
a
hell?
cabin. And in the basement of that cabin...
It didn't just end. I really thought it would.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, we are very much on our obstinate, just no, I refuse to play the game arc. So we're just gonna keep going until the credits roll. This is, it's silly and dumb, but you know what? It's fine. So wait, silently proceed to the cabin. Wait. Heading to the cabin now, where I'm definitely going to slay the princess. That is a lie. Those walls weren't there last time. You can't just force me to go to the cabin.
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there. It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Voice of the hero.
I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience.
Voice of the contrarian.
He might have walled off everything but the path to the cabin, but I'm sure there's plenty of other ways we can ruin his day. If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off. The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky. The world hasn't ended yet, and you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
Yeah, I get it. I'm going, lie. Yep, okay, heading to the cabin now where I'm definitely going to slay that princess. Okay, what if I just silently go to the cabin?
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
God dang it. Alright, I guess we're going in.
The cabin interior is wrong.
Oh.
A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted.
Huh.
An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense.
Did I break it? Did I break the world? That's awesome.
The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust, or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway?
Yeah, maybe we should. I'm liking the voice of this contrarian here. Starting with, this is funny.
We're
Is it?
taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times
The
do I have to
horror.
explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise? You can't just say that. But when everything here is so wrong. Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her. Oh, you've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves?
Is it gonna be hot?
Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm. How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard.
Damn, this game really likes to yap.
Okay.
Jeez.
Okay, I'm fine. Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Explore. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Approach the mirror. Take the blade. Yeah. What's with the mirror? What's in here?
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
I mean, there's literally a mirror here. I remember the demo days.
What are you talking
Damn.
about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and
Oh
rub
dear.
your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
What the hell?
There was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
Yeah, what is it that he doesn't want us to see? Why are we a monster? What is going on here? Enter the basement. Take the blade. Something's not... You know what? I have a sneaking suspicion that something isn't right here. I can't quite put my clawed talon on it, but something about this whole fiasco feels a bit off. I'm just going into the basement. Yeah, I'm going with the contrarian. The contrarian seems to be a bit more on my wavelength for this particular run that we're going with.
The door to the
oh
basement
my
creaks
goodness.
open, revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials. Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down.
Haha. It's turned into a fawn.
The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once.
Yeah,
An
like
odor
it's
that
been
is
for the past few days for me.
simultaneously everything, and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Oh, word?
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
Kill.
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die. We don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Take the harsh stairs to the left, take the center staircase, take the soft stairs to the right. Interesting. Yeah, I get the feeling that this is not the way in which the devs particularly intended for a person's first time run to be. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna, let's go to the left.
You step to the left. The path is cruel against your feet, the impact of each step sending pulsing vibrations up your legs until there's nothing left in them to feel. The air around you grows cold the further you progress. At first, a barely noticeable drop, quickly evolving into a numbing cold. Your toes feel like blocks of ice, your breaths puff out in clouds of condensed vapor.
This is just getting better and better.
You shudder against it as you continue down the stairway, losing yourself in the bone-deep chill.
Oh.
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go. Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether.
Oh, let's go.
Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until
the drawings are getting more and more simple.
The endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey. A continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
What the hell happened to my cursor? It went from being a little claw hand to suddenly being a little, like, a little bird head or something.
Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. But at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you just going to stand there?
Oh.
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs.
Huh, how about that?
Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways. The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here.
You sure started the game with a bang. It looks like it.
And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember. Oh, I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
Yeah, like, honestly, everything that I've experienced so far is making me question the narrator more than the princess, honestly. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was here. What's your name? Getting down here was weird, like I was pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what happened to me? For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. Do you know why you're here? You're apparently a threat to the world. I was sent here to slay you. Yeah, what was, do you have any insight as to what might have been going on with me getting down here?
What, like you need me to hold your hand and tell you everything's okay? You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here?
Damn.
We're probably stuck
Oh,
down
shit.
here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. Where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last time?
What? Were we here?
Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it?
The words of wisdom? Like, when I kept refusing to approach the cabin?
Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now.
No, this guy wants us to kill her for, like, some reason. And I'm not entirely sure I appreciate it. He's hiding some shit from us.
Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Make more of her? What's your name? For all I know, you're locked up down here. You're apparently a threat to the world. I'm getting you out of here. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything here. Leave her in the basement, retreat. What the hell? Huh? I do all of these things? Hold on. There's more of you now. What's your name? For all I know, you're locked up down here. I'm getting you out of here. Try and free her. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything here. Leave her in the basement. Retrieve the blade. Is it because there's multiples of her, so therefore it's giving me multiple options? Hold on. There's more of you now.
And what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin? I don't feel like I've gotten any bigger. There must be something wrong with you. The same as I was a moment ago.
She fractures again. I don't like where this is going.
I kinda do.
Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are. How would we even do that? Where would we start? We'd always start by retrieving the blade. Can we even leave this place? I don't like thinking about what might happen to us if we have to go back through those stairs. Well, that's where the blade is. If you want it, you'll have to go and get it. I don't think we're going to be able to put her back. It kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her. It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
Well, worse for who? For like what? For us? For her? For the world? For you? Whoever the fuck you are? What's your name? You're apparently a threat. Okay, there's 3 of her now. So, what's your name? For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. You're apparently a threat to the world. I was sent here to slay you. So, I don't know if I should still... I should probably... Should I ask her... No, I should probably talk to her more. I should talk to her more, and that'll probably make more versions of her appear. Because if I choose this, then it feels like it's going to... I'm simultaneously going to be doing all those things to all 3 of them. And then that'll, like, I don't know, fix the timeline or something? But I don't want that to happen right now. So, if I keep choosing singular choices, then that should fracture her more. I'm gonna go with that. What's your name?
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really. Princess. It doesn't matter. I've been down here for so long. What's the point of a name if there's no one around to use it?
None of them have names. How astute. I told you she was untrustworthy.
Dang it. Okay, Okay, so that's not going to fracture her more. Do you know why you're down here?
Maybe it's because I'm dangerous. But you know, right? You have to know. You're the only other person I've ever seen. Or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope. Please just end this already. One way or another, just do it.
Oh.
Boy, we both know why I'm locked away here. I'm a monster, and the second I get out of this place, I'm going to end the entire world.
Yo.
Okay, this was fun for a bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if all we're going to get is a million answers? Can't even follow what's going on anymore. We need to get out of here. This whole place is making me itch.
Oh, now even the contrarian is like, all right, bro, all right, it's time to call it quits. But no, what if we can clearly do it one more time? If I let you out of here, what are you going to do?
I don't think what I do really matters, does it? I just want to live my life.
There she is.
I'm a prisoner here, and whether or not you shoved me down here, you're practically my captor at this point. Anything I'd say is tainted by that. Besides, you already know what I'm going to do. If you want to put an end to me, then put an end to me.
Not a single real answer. At least aside from Miss Blood and Destruction. It's infuriating, isn't it? Whose buttons are there for us to press? Whose skin is there for us to get under? Not exactly how I'd put it, but I don't disagree. There must be something we can do. Asking questions just seems to make things worse. This is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up. You can do this.
Can I?
But how do we decide what to do? Can there even be a right choice when all of them are so different?
Can there be?
Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of hand. If you're trying to do the right thing, there's only ever been the one option, and that option is slaying her.
Yeah, but why do you want that?
Just do something. Do anything. Do all of it, if that's what you want. This place is hell, and it's only getting worse.
All right, all I can do is all 3 of these options at once. So, but that that'll leave 2 of them. That's literally all I can do. So let's go.
Wait, that's not right. Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride.
Oh.
You can feel yourself rupture.
We're fracturing.
Spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
Oh.
Find the blade suddenly in your hands.
What the hell?
Once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish.
Uh-oh.
Is this what the end of the world looks like? Hold on, but this... We can't...
Oh boy.
Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now.
Jesus.
No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart. I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
Oh boy.
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and the others, they just don't fit. They just don't fit.
Oh Lord.
We can feel them moving around in spaces.
Jesus.
It's all so uncomfortable. Did you do this?
Oh, good Lord.
Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
We should help her. I think we did this.
Damn.
How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
Yeah, who could have ever foreseen this?
It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Who could ever foresee the consequences of actions?
Please.
It's going to be okay. I'll do my best. I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. You just destroyed everything. I'm not going to fix you. I mean, we didn't. No, she didn't do that. We did. All because you didn't want to enter a cabin. I mean, I feel like, honestly, this feels like the most interesting path just right out of the gate. It's going to be okay. I'll do my best. Oh boy. But you don't know if she had the chance to hear your reply. She's gone, replaced with something else.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? Oh, there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her. The narrator is gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. No. Don't do that.
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd ever go about looking for her. The narrator is gone.
It is. Does that mean the world ended? What are we supposed to do now? You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. Again, what the hell are we supposed to do?
Let's go. Check it out.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
Oh boy. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It's quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. Damn. You are at the cabin. Oh, that looks great. Is that fire made of arms? Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What are you? The gift of a fragile vessel. Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? What happens now? Attack the entity, destroy your body. Did I stumble onto the true end of the game just by being an obstinate little shit at the very beginning? What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I don't know what I am. What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Are they elder gods? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are. I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
The gift of a fragile vessel. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. These ones are a contradiction, a winding kaleidoscope of paths and walls. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold.
They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold.
I am sorry that you met this vessel so early in your journey, but they will make for a rich and vibrant heart. Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? Oh my goodness. I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do? I mean, bro, at this point, I feel like that should not be on our list of priorities. What if I don't let you do this to me? Wait, how many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Is this saying that I need to gather up more endings? Is that what it is? Did I get here way too quickly? And so I have to play through the game and get more endings before I can come back here and like get like the true end? I'm gonna save. This feels like a good spot to maybe go ahead and save. Alright. What if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
I see. Oh, but if I say I'm not going back, then I guess we just stay here forever. And I'm assuming if we say, okay, make me forget, then yeah, she'll send us back to the beginning of the game. So, how much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
So that's a yes. You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna save again real quick, and then I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm not going back, and we're just gonna stay here. We're gonna commit to this route, like whatever this is, and then we'll save Scum, and then have her take us back to the beginning of the game.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Wait forever. Wow. All right, let's go.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage? You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Oh, it just she closed the game. Okay, well then, I guess technically we beat the game. Well then, wow, that was interesting. Okay, I think I got a bunch of insight into what this game is about way before I was really supposed to. Oh boy, okay. Well, now it feels like if I go through any of the other routes, it's going to not feel as interesting, because it seems like what I have to do is I have to go through and essentially do all of the other more straightforward routes, and then, go back to that one. But I mean, I guess that's what you got to do in order to get the true ending. So I guess we're just gonna go back. I think Markiplier did this. Oh, did he? Dang. Oh boy. I guess I gotta pitch my voice down a little bit, and should I also be like really fake and put upon with the horror aspects of the game and be like, ooh, 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 ooh. Like, or does he not do that anymore? Because I'll admit, I could never get into his content, because I watch his Amnesia playthroughs, or Doki Doki Literature Club and stuff like that, and every time a horror thing happens, he always does that ooh, 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 and it just felt so insincere. Maybe it's not, but it just felt that way to me. So I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and start the game up again. I guess we're gonna if we open it up, are we just there again? Are we there with her? Let's see.
You have returned to me.
Yep.
Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
Okay, hold on a second. I gotta... Let's see... There we go. Alright. Okay. Alright, make me forget. Alright, yeah, so this is like the just Monica part of Doki Doki Literature Club. So it's like you can come back to her, you know, over and over, and then yeah, just keep staying here with her, I suppose. All right, one last time. Let's go ahead and save here. All right, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Oh. Everything goes dark and you die. Okay. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Note, you can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard or R1 on your controller. Okay, so there was what was it? There seemed to be 5 different princesses that we I guess have to contend with. There seemed to be one that was like a monster. There was one who was just kind of like a snarky little brat. There was the one who was like really sort of demure and just kind of really down and almost depressed. There was another one that seemed like she was just kind of monotone and unfeeling, and then there was what was the 5th one? It was like I can't remember. Just gonna say you have no idea what you just walked on the other paths. Not really. All right. So I'm assuming 1. All I can say is silently continue to the cabin. I can't go stomping off anymore. Okay. I'd say the closer we get towards like the other coming back around to unlocking the true end, I want to engage with the more sincere paths. So I think I want to start off with like the contrarian one. I guess like the contrarian path to start things out with, because I want to get the insincerity out of the way, you know. So there's a lot, really. So there's more than 5 other endings, or there's just a lot of interactions to get through. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution. Let's go with that.
That's the spirit. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie. She will cheat. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
So this is what we were supposed to see.
The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
All right, take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Yeah, so this is us either being like really contrarian, or we're going to just, you know, go with the brain dead, like, yeah, I'm just gonna do whatever the narrator says. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Like, now all the other routes are gonna feel like much less substantial because I know about like the more the bigger, like, sort of cosmic horror aspects of what's happening here.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hi! Hey, I think I'm here to kill you? Yeah, let's go. We're gonna go really contrarian on this one.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Sure.
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
Thank you.
You walk down the stairs.
Ooh.
And lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
What? No way. Why would you even think that? Yeah, it wasn't a joke. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. Steal your nerves and step forward. Yeah, so like I said, I want to go with the sort of the contrarian aspect of ourselves, so yeah, I'm gonna go, oh, why would you even think that?
That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
The blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We should drop it.
Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Tighten your grip. I'm gonna say, yeah, we're gonna start off a lot more bloody in the beginning, and then transition over to trying to maybe be going a little bit more heroic or sincere as we go along.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh boy.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
A word?
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not armed? I'm sorry, can we just talk? I'm not dropping the blade. Slay the princess? What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not armed? Should I just kill her? You know what? Fuck it. Let's go. The game's literally called Slay the Princess. Starting off, let's go for it.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
Oh boy.
A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
Damn, she got shots in there.
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer.
Ooh.
You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
Sheesh.
Holy shit, that hurts! Though she's unarmed,
The shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again
Oh,
and
damn.
again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit.
We're really going at it. And we're still a fucking monster.
We can still turn this around.
Finish the job, flee, and lock her in the basement? No, let's commit.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
Damn. Oh, I don't like that description. I don't like the fact that, yeah, it's like you can feel the organs bouncing around inside of you. Ugh, I don't like. Oh, I didn't need that like mental. It's not even a mental image, like a mental feeling put into my brain.
The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
I remember that version of her.
Oh,
The two of you fall to the floor.
this was fun.
Yeah, likewise.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
I'm glad it was as good for you as it was for me.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Nice. Chapter 2, The Adversary.
You're on a path in the woods. At the
Interesting.
end of that path, you're here to slay her.
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? But I died. What am I doing here? She's going to kill me again. But I already slew the princess. Sure, she also killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again? Which one's the most contrarian?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Oh, is that so?
That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning.
Voice of the Stubborn. Okay, interesting. So the hero aspect of ourselves remains each time, but a different aspect of ourselves kind of like emerges as like, I guess, in the second chapter, I guess. Because, yeah, like, I guess chapter 1 is just the hero. And then chapter 2, I assume based on our choices in chapter 1, shapes or decides which conflicting voice we end up hearing in chapter 2. So I guess we went with the stubborn route. Last time we went with the contrarian.
That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. We did our best with the information we were given, and we did kill her. And yet you still died, didn't you? So congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We killed the princess killed us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here.
Yes,
Did
how?
time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
It's the different worlds, right? That's because they're different. Yeah, they're different, separate versions of the princess, and they all got molded together on our first path. So yeah. No, it's the different worlds theory. I'm gonna go with number B, Regis.
Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left? Ugh, enough with the talking. We've got a fight to win. Nothing else matters.
Yeah. We're gonna indulge in the stubborn
I couldn't
with
agree
us.
more. The cabin and your destined confrontation with the princess awaits.
Okay, let's go ahead and save again. We're gonna go ahead and save in the second slot. God damn, the very first save slot is already crazy. All right, let's talk about this princess. Let's see.
Just be quick about it.
We killed each other last time around. How can I make sure that doesn't happen again? All she did last time around was beat me to death. How can someone like that end the world? To quote you from last time around, she's just a princess. Why was she strong enough to beat me to death with her bare hands?
She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine.
Again, this narrator is very sus, and I don't appreciate him. We killed each other last time around. How can I make sure that doesn't happen?
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world. Oh, this is maddening. Why do you keep asking questions? There's nothing wrong with getting the full picture of what's going on here. Sure there is. It's wasting time and energy that would be better spent fighting.
Okay, so our boy just really wants to rumble. He just wants to walk up in there and just like start shit. So you know what? That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna no questions, no dialogue. Just walk up there, grab the knife. We're just gonna start tussling. Let's go. I'm still gonna ask these questions though. You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. What else would we even need to know? We've got all the reason we need for a rematch. Exactly. The less you know about her, the better.
Who locked her in that basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement. And
Oh,
I told you
people!
what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special.
Me?
You're the only person capable of doing this.
I'm special?
Call it a prophecy, if that helps. But it's just the way things are.
Oh, well, I didn't know that. I didn't know that I was special. Oh my. If you read into everything he says to you, he always says, take that thought out of your head before going into the cabin. Essentially, yeah.
I didn't know we were special.
Oh, you sincere, genuine, sweet little boy.
Yeah, I like the sound of that.
Oh, both of you.
Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
Oh, of course, you're the most specialist little boy on the entire planet. That's all.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
All right, let's go. Oh, I could have left, but...
Before you, she will lie. Are you sure about that?
Wait, hold up. Log. She will lie. Voice of the stubborn. Lying and cheating doesn't sound... Hold on. Oh, I can't hear it. Damn. Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear? Crystal. Let's just get on with it already.
Alright. Yep, we're just gonna walk in there. We're not gonna say anything. Just immediate. Just boom.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest.
Okay.
Its cold stone walls press in on you.
And the mirror is
trying to
there.
Forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. See? Even the cabin has the right idea. Let's get moving. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Approach the mirror. This whole cabin is different from last time. Okay, hold. I'm gonna save here again. This whole cabin is different than last time. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's the altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement.
There's nothing
else in here.
I just want to see what they're gonna say.
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. You already wasted so much time in the woods. Who even cares if there's a mirror?
I care. I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am. I care about whether I'm being lied to. Oh man, there's a whole... Okay, you know what? No, I gotta focus. We're going in there. We're listening to the voice of the stubborn. We're just gonna go in there. All right. You're right. It doesn't matter.
It does matter. Don't you care if we're being lied to? If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, what else is he hiding from us? I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror.
Oh, he deleted the mirror file.
What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
I mean, preening in a literal sense?
But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. So all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting.
All right. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be different.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it.
Uh-huh.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Ooh, it's the monster one.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening. Good. Sounds like my kind of princess. As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head.
What? What are you
need to
talking
stay
about?
Focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
Are you sure about that?
As you descend the
Holy moly!
The form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
Damn. She yeah, she definitely did not look like that last time. Damn. Look at them thighs. You you get a lot of lunge work in down here, I guess.
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I've been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. And you brought your little knife, too. Yes. I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
Let's see. I hope you heard all that, Mr. Narrator. This is a lot different from last time, but last time definitely happened. Nope. Turn around and leave without saying anything. Imagine. I don't know what's happened to you since last time we met, but I am not fighting a giant demon lady. Bye. No, we're going for it.
Good. With a singular focus, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess. Here we go. Let's make this count. Oh, we'll make it count, all right. You can feel flesh give way before a sudden impact blunts your momentum, your weapon tightly lodged in the bone of her arm. She grins at you from behind her guard.
Oh, can I make the text disappear if I, No. Okay. Auto... Hold up.
Pull it out. We'll try a different angle. No, we can do this. Just keep pushing. We're not gonna win if our weapon's stuck in her arm.
Keep pushing, unlodge the blade, and attack her from a different angle. I mean, we're going with our stubborn boys mentality here, so just keep it going.
The princess's grin widens as the two of you push against each other, her fiery eyes and masochistic glee practically lighting up the dreary cave.
Yes, you get it, don't you?
Hell yeah, baby. Let's go. I do lie. I do. Silently, I do.
Nothing exists outside of us. It's just you and me, dying and coming back, clashing against each other. Forever.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's not what's going on. There's an entire world at stake here.
Sure.
Yes, the fate of the world doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is this fight. The only thing that matters is getting stronger. And the only way to get stronger is to win, even if it takes us forever to get there. Your balance is suddenly thrown off as the princess pulls you into her knee. It collides with your ribs.
Oof.
You feel them splinter, cracking like wet wood from the impact. As she strikes you again, you hear the whine of straining metal, and then a snap. It would appear that she's loose.
Huh.
We're fine! But you barely have enough time to notice before the princess follows up and smashes her forehead against yours.
Damn.
Your grip loosens from the impact, the blade still wedged in her arm as you tumble to the cold stone floor.
I gotta say, I like this version of her. She's very nice, yes.
I said we're fine. I didn't say you weren't fine. I was just describing what happened. You might not have said as much, but you certainly implied it. It really doesn't matter. The princess glances down at the blade embedded in her arm, and with near total ignorance to pain, slides it out of its sinewy prison.
You forgot this.
Oh, thank you.
She tosses it at your feet.
Let's see. So what are all these? Aren't you jumping the gun a little here? We each died once. That doesn't mean we're immortal. Were you being metaphorical when you said that nothing exists outside? Don't you want to be free, though? Isn't there more to life than waking up chained in a basement and fighting to the death in an endless loop? Go.
You and the princess attack each other once again, each of you dealing a single, terrible, lethal blow.
So I wonder if, like, there's a different version of the princess in each route, and, like, you can either kill her or you can convince her to, you know, like, leave with you or something like that. I'm assuming that must be it. Which, in that case, yeah, there's probably a whole lot of branching paths for this game. Oh, shit. And I probably should have saved before I went and committed to that.
Wait, does that mean we're dead? Or rather, about to be dead? As your blade pierces her sternum, the princess buries her fist into the soft meat of your organs. You feel a few horrifically painful pops, a gush of fluid, and it's over. It's finally over. No, it's not. We're just getting started.
Oh, word?
But it is over. Dead is dead. I know this isn't the happiest ending for you, but you saved the entire world from ruin. There are few better endings than that. Well, are you going to listen to him? Or are you going to listen to me? Get up.
Let's go.
Wait, no, that can't be right. Your eyes bolt open and you push yourself back to your feet. Alive. Ha! I told you this wasn't over.
Yes, Murdoch Nichols told us it wasn't over.
What about her? The blade went right through her heart. What about her? If we're fine, then she's fine. No, she's dead. She has to be... No! Right. We're all shit out of luck, aren't we? I knew it. I told you we should all believe in her. This is perfect. The princess rises from the ground, staggering slightly, one hand wrapped around the hilt of the blade still buried in her heart.
I'm glad she's not dead.
We don't even need to start over anymore, do we? Let's go again.
She pulls the weapon from
Do
her
it.
chest, barely wincing, and hurls it at your feet. You know what to do. Again! But she came back. What's the point of fighting her if she can just do that? All of you need to settle down. This whole situation is coming dangerously close to untethering.
Uh-oh.
Clearly never actually died. You just missed her heart, that's all. Oh, we just missed her heart. Oh, of course, that's all. You were the one who said we hit her heart. You were the one who said it was finally over. Well, I guess I had it wrong. You guess you had it wrong. Aren't you supposed to know everything?
Yeah, you're supposed to be telling us facts, man. Instead, you're telling us fake-ass
I
news.
never said I knew everything.
Close to untethering, what's that supposed to mean? Attack her again!
With an unbreakable determination, you snatch the blade from the floor and stumble back to your feet. Both you and the princess quake with adrenaline as your eyes lock across the basement floor and share a knowing look.
Now, are you sure that's what happened? Or are you making it up because you don't know?
Free from hesitation, you close the distance, both you and the princess aiming to end each other. Your blade digs into her neck, grinding against her vertebrae as her fist connects with your body. The impact forces the air from your lungs, stars dancing in front of your eyes as you fail to keep your bearing. You both collapse to the ground before either of you has a chance to survey the damage. And then we get up.
Get up.
Yes. And then you get up.
That was a good one. More.
Moto. Slay the princess.
You and the princess exchange dozens of devastating
Jeez.
blows. Sometimes you manage to strike first, and sometimes she tears through you before you have a chance to act. But more
God
often
damn.
than not, each of you fells the other in the same moment.
Yeesh. This one where we fucking rip her face off.
And then you get up and do it again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. We're all still here. This is all gonna be okay. Isn't it? Isn't it?
But he doesn't answer the voice. He'll never answer. He's gone.
What are you waiting for? I'm right here. Do you think this is...
Bro, but she's so fine. Like, look at that. Goddamn, dude. Come on.
What is this place?
Hold up. We're in the place.
Did we do this? Huh. I didn't think we had it in us. But I guess that stuck-up control freak was right. It's the end of the world, isn't it? It's the end of everything. Far from it. We're still here. And she's still here too.
The princess stumbles and her body slumps.
I feel so... tired.
Uh-oh. Oh, there she goes. That's one for the collection. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay, just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Nah, it's okay, buddy. It's okay. Don't worry. It's gonna be alright.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice. It's the end for you, but not for me. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. Maybe there'll be a good fight there. Maybe we'll find her again.
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. We're so beautiful. You've grown. Ah. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Oh, it's got a proper noun attached to it now, does it? Okay, I see. Proceed to the cabin. There she is. But she's the devil version this time.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Right. Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a single straight answer? What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do? You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? I don't think so. Oh my god, there's a whole lot. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before? You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why? What do you want me to bring you next time? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one yearns to grow and struggle. Even now, I feel a will pushing against mine, not realizing that we are one. She will make for a bold heart. Do not mourn her. We will provide her with the growth she fought for.
Okay, so So now I'm wondering, okay, does this happen every time we slay a princess? And then, okay, so then the narrator's got to be in cahoots with her. And then what happens if we save each incarnation of the princess? I'm wondering. God damn, yeah, there's so many different ways that you can go about this. God, sheesh. So there's got to be like a whole different path where instead of killing each version of the princess, you save her instead. I wonder. I mean, technically it said it's not there's no wrong decisions. You know? Well then that makes me wonder, like, okay, so if we don't offer each of the princesses up to this, you know, eldritch being, do we get the harem route? Is that how we get the harem route? Oh boy. God damn, there's so much shit to talk about here. And then yeah, like here it allows me to like attack them or destroy my own body. Enough with all this pretension. You're not actually saying anything. What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but they are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Everything you say feels like a riddle. When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
You know that when I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
I mean, fair enough. What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
I see. You know, so you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow? Alright. I mean, yeah, I don't feel like I need any more, elaboration on any of that. So again, I don't know if this is technically leading me towards maybe like the true bad end or something like that, but I mean, I'm intrigued by this route. So yeah, whether this is, again, within the context of the game considered a bad end that I'm walking towards, it's interesting, you know? So, and then, yeah, obviously, there's the whole other side of the game where instead of killing all the princesses, I save each and every one of them. Clearly, that's not going to be something that we end up doing within the span of these 2 streams that we're doing. But I would be interested in doing it at some point. Maybe I would stream it at a different point in time. But I mean, there's too much, man. There's too much stuff that I have coming up. So I'm just gonna not. I'm not gonna think about it at the moment. All right. I think that's everything I need here. Let's go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Oh god. Everything goes dark and you die. Damn. The hero and the princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. You're here to slay her.
Yep. The end of the world where you talk about. Have you considered that maybe? Yeah. So, alright. Let's go ahead and save. We're going to go to slot 3 now. And, I'd say we're gonna go ahead and call it there for the evening. Alrighty, so that was our first look at Slay the Princess. This was definitely very interesting. Yeah, I can see why all the VTubers were playing it. Yeah, I definitely feel like I was It definitely felt like I accidentally stumbled upon the most unhinged version of the or the most unhinged path of the game at like the very beginning. But I mean, hey, you know what? It was a good initiation, because I feel like I picked up pretty quickly like what was going on here. So yeah. This is definitely interesting. I'm enjoying it. We've only got one more stream where we're gonna be checking it out. So we'll see how many more paths we can collect, how many more facets of the princess that we can find and deliver to our sweet eldritch god wife. Yeah, we'll see how it goes, but I am intrigued and I am enjoying the game so far. So hopefully you guys are as well. But that's gonna go ahead and do it for me for tonight. So I want to thank anyone that decided to stop in to check out the stream, even for just a minute or two. Always appreciate it. No stream tomorrow, but on Thursday will be our last time checking out Slay the Princess. So if you want to know when that'll be happening, go ahead and follow my Blue Sky, subscribe or follow, and you'll know when we go live. But for tonight, that's gonna go ahead and do it for me. And that's our second Linux stream down. And yeah, it actually, no. This is technically, this is our third Linux stream, actually, but this is our second one of, as far as I can tell, no crazy boo-boos happening. So, you know, we will take it. So, yeah, just gotta get a little bit more used to, you know, the ways in which the Linux streaming experience goes, and hopefully, again, in about a month's time, I should have it down to a science, hopefully, as much as I did on Windows. But yeah, for tonight, that's gonna go ahead and do it for me. So with all that being said, I hope you guys have yourselves a good night, a good day, a good morning, wherever it might be for you. Hopefully y'all have yourselves a good Wednesday, a good hump day tomorrow, and with any luck, I will see y'all on Thursday. So until then, stay groovy, everybody.